Hello everybody, Brett Golding from Mentors and Business Coaches International. You know, I've been speaking to you for a little while now about mentoring, and I want to continue with that again tonight, but I want to talk to you tonight about communication. I don't know whether you've heard the basic law of communication. Basic law of communication is, if something can go wrong with the communication, it will. And if nothing can go wrong with the communication, it still will. And I guess we've all experienced that, haven't we? We've made every effort to communicate something clearly, and it's all gone wrong. You know, I think the most dangerous form of communication is non-verbal, non-face-to-face. Because without that face-to-face contact, you can't get facial expression, you can't get intonation, and words can be misconstrued. I think probably the most dangerous form of it, to me anyway, is a text message. Because for me, certainly on a text message, I'm typing on a phone, I'm impatient, I think that'll do, I send it, and it doesn't turn out very well. I think the next most dangerous one is an email, and you know, I think I'm a pretty good verbal communicator and a pretty good written communicator, but I've certainly had experiences where I've reread my email several times, thought nobody could misunderstand that, and then sure enough, someone takes another view of it, and I look at it later and I think, yep, I can see how they've done that. So I think email is the next most dangerous form of communication. Letters are, I think, less dangerous, but even so, things can still go wrong with a letter. And again, there's no intonation, no facial expression. People read what they read and they have a chance to think about it and maybe misconstrue it before they talk to you about it. So I think the best form of communication is verbal, and face-to-face I think is better than a phone. Sometimes it has to be the phone. At least you can get intonation with a phone or with Skype, but face-to-face is better. So also just be careful also about making too many rash comments on Facebook. I know I'm making a video at the moment which will go to Facebook, but certainly don't make personal comments about people on Facebook where it just goes berserk. So how do we do the best communicating face-to-face? I'd encourage you to let the other person do most of the talking. And to do that, ask them what I call open questions. A closed question is something where the person can answer yes or no, whereas an open question requires them to give you an answer other than yes or no. So for example, did you have a good day today? Is a closed question. They can say yes or no. On the other hand, a question like, what were some of the highlights of your day today? Is an open question, and it opens it up for them to discuss it with you further. And then the other thing I find is helpful is to feed back to people what you've heard. Sometimes people talk for a long time. It's easy to wander off in your own mind and start to think about something else. But if you have made a decision that you're going to feed back to them what you have heard, it helps to train your mind to listen, but also it reaffirms to them that you have actually been listening, and it will clarify what you've heard, and maybe you've misunderstood something. So sometimes I might say to people something like, I'd just like to feed back to you what I've heard to make sure I've understood you properly. What I've heard from you is, etc., etc., etc. And I find that's quite helpful, and it also does affirm to the person that you value them and you value the communication with them. So I hope that's helpful to you. If you'd like to talk to me further about communication, please give me a call. Brett Golding from Mentors and Business Coaches International. Phone number 0421 445 370. Again, 0421 445 370. Thanks everyone. Bye for now.